Guys, I am struggling. The struggle is real. As you turn 30 and head over to 40, 50, you understand what I mean by I am struggling. I've been struggling with my weight for the longest of time. I've been struggling since I was a kid, a chubby child. I was a chubby baby. I was a chubby kid, some extent, especially in the nursery era. And as I approached primary school, you walked a lot, like walked to school, walked back. So I can't remember anybody telling me if I was gaining so much weight at that time. But as I head over to uni and then finished uni, you get some compliments like, is that really a compliment? You're gaining so much weight, you're so big. Approaching motherhood era, like I'm having kids, and I'm trying my best to watch my weight. And watching this, somebody's gonna say, "Oh, but you have a food channel, and that means you eat all the food." Guys, I must tell you the truth and nothing but the truth. It makes me feel kind of guilty. I was speaking with my brother the other day, and after the call, he sent me a message. He said, "Go and check your blood sugar." Guys, I know all these things. It's good to check your vitals, check whether you're insulin resistant, because the insulin resistance, I think, from my little knowledge, is the thing behind you not, shedding weight. But now I'm going to be putting extra caution, like extra warning on myself, and I'm going to move more. When I think of moving, I think of former US First Lady Michelle Obama. I love that woman, like I love her. So every time I'm not moving, I just remember her and her Let's Move, agenda and her Let's Move campaign. I'm like, I have to move. I also encourage my kids to move, to play, run around. Sometimes I'm like, have you moved enough today? I'm not saying you move today. You have to move. That brings me to the next point. As you age, you understand that, or you notice that your metabolism tends to slow a little, depending on your age and your physique and what you've been doing, your activities. For me, I can't say I've slowed down, but I heard the complaints from other people. You get to slow down. If care is not taken, you start gaining weight. When I had my first three kids, I was just like, in my 20s, I have these kids, and in a matter of months, I tend to go back a bit to how I was before, pregnancy. But after my last baby, guys, I have not been able to shed this weight. The weight is just there, and I don't I don't get it. So I'm putting in conscious effort, guys. If you're like me, hit the comment section and let me know. To move, hit 10,000 steps in a day. Let's see what can happen. This is June. I can't tell the date of today, but this is a Friday. This is June on a Friday, first Friday of June. I hope to return and tell you my progress in a matter of days. That brings me to my aging talk. As you age, as you hit 30, you get to notice that you are having gray hair. Depending on your physique, your genetics, some people have gray hair a lot earlier, some people a lot later. When I was in secondary school, someone was helping me losing my hair, and then she plucked out one gray hair and said, "Oh, gray hair, you have gray hair." I'm like, to me, I'm like, maybe was that a chemical reaction from maybe relaxer or something? But I just took it like that. And from time to time, I get to have, gray hair plucked out. But that's just years ago. That as I am in my 30s, the gray hairs are coming aggressively, guys. I don't know if you can see this from this, but in my the front area, the front part of my hair, the gray hairs are coming, guys. So it's just like me. And I'm just wondering, by the time I get to 40 or mid 40, it's all over. Let's just give it to the gray hair party. Guys, so as we age, these are the things you look forward to. I used to think that gray hair will attack the entire hair when you get to like 50, 60, but now, guys, some people have it a lot earlier. I saw a 20 plus person talking about gray hair and looking old, because when they were talking about the Gen Zs, they are getting older or looking older than the millennials. Now in my 30 plus, guys, the gray hair is coming aggressively. I'm happy I'm able to create this video, so I'll be able to look back and say, wow, this is the time I had a lot of dark hair. I don't know if I'll be able to color my hair. I don't intend to, because I have this inspiration. There are these two women I saw on Instagram, guys. They are so stylish. They have gray hair and they style their hair very nicely. They wear beautiful clothing. In fact, you end up being, envious or jealous of their lifestyle. Like, this hair is popping. Their hair is popping in gray. I showed my kids my gray hair. I'm like, guys, come. My head is getting full of gray hair. They came, they were like, they were a bit sad. They were like, oh, mom, don't grow old. Oh, mom, don't be old. If you get old, who will make delicious meals for us? Oh, mom, don't get old. They were a bit sad. Another person suggested, mom, if the hair is getting gray, you color it. Why I love colored hair for fashion or for aesthetics. I love being fashionable. I love it like for anyone who has colored hair. But I don't think what I mean, I don't think, I mean, sitting right here and telling you just right here, I may get a change of mind. I don't think I want to go through that hassle of coloring my hair every time and every day just because I want to hide the gray hair. I don't intend to hide my gray hair. If I sleep and wake up by God's grace tomorrow and boom, the whole place is full of gray hair, who am I? There's nothing I can do. I'm going to rock it like rock it back. A few years ago when I had my third baby, I remember braiding my hair with gray attachments. And someone saw it and like, what color of attachment is this? I'm like, gray. I'm practicing for when I become gray, like when I turn gray. So I already have an inspiration of what I'll look like when I eventually turn gray. Right now, I'm heading to the hospital. I'm going to go for my blood sugar test. I need to know if everything is in order. Since I am trying to shed weight, it's good I know my vitals. So by the end of the 1 month period I'm giving myself through intermittent fasting and portion control, I hope everything is good and everything turns out well and I'm able to track this progress in a way that I deem satisfactory. The blood sugar test is supposed to be done in the morning. I remember, but I want to do the random blood sugar because I remember when I was pregnant, all my pregnancies, there's this blood sugar test we used to do very early in the mornings, like 8 a.m. to 9 a.m. But the one I'm going for is just the random blood sugar where they just take my blood sample to check the blood sugar. Let's see how it goes. I met my husband on my way to the hospital. So he's telling me the range is like from 6 a.m. to 9 a.m. But I didn't wake up early and this is not early enough. Let me just go and do the random blood sugar test. Oh, I hope it goes well. This weight must go in the name of Jesus. Just a little. Oh, sorry.
Yes. Crab bandage and adjustment. You can see me OBD next week if there's
Sugar. What was it? 77. Was good. Yes. Okay. What's the bad one?
200, 300.
Okay. Okay, 77. Okay. Good. Thank you. 77, guys, so it's okay. So guys, it's the call for prayer and I'm heading back to continue with my weight check exercises and everything. So as you get older, you are now in charge of your life. It's no longer your parents' duty to tell you, oh, you need to do this, you need to do that. So these are the things you do to help yourself as an older person. When I'm saying older, it's as if I'm so old. Well, there's nothing there. There's nothing in this life. Before you know it, before you sleep and blink now, we are all 60 years. Okay, oh yeah, as an adult, yes, not an older person. Yes, as an adult, you have to do what you have to do to maintain a good quality of life. We are not here for a very long time, so enjoy every moment and be good to yourself. Have a nice day, guys. Stay tuned for more content. check out my other content. I know they're all about food, but I can't help it. Have a nice day. Bye.